Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hey and I believe in dragons. And welcome to the beautiful surroundings of nature, where I am at home. I would like to tell you something about the Dragon's Path, and actually not only the Dragon's Path, but the whole left-hand path. The left-hand spirituality, the spirituality of freedom and individuality. And that has a face. And I didn't know that, but everyone on the left-hand path is drawn to this deity that is called Baphomet. The dragon is a pure spirit of nature, just like Baphomet, hiding behind the fifth gate. People are frightened of them. People are afraid of the dragon spirit and Baphomet, not only because of their animalistic appearance, but frightened to think for yourself, to be alone. People are afraid to be alone, where you can pull yourself away from others and look for answers that you would otherwise never find. The importance of self-knowledge is essential to cause an awakening that shows you who you are and what you can do. And just like the dragon, Baphomet says, as above, so below. Religions on the right-hand path, like Christianity, see this Baphomet as a symbol of rebellism against their god, and so is the dragon, as the dragon is told in the Bible and so many other stories about right-hand religion, that it's negative because it shows you how to find the things for yourself, find it out. So also they go against extreme authority. But actually this is about creating a light to yourself that would otherwise be darkness. Like the dragon, they are a light worker on the left-hand magic and faith. The people who are drawn to Baphomet. Baphomet is the goat-like creature with breasts of a woman and genitals of a man, with his 2 fingers up and 2 fingers down, and as like I said, the face of a goat. And he represents light and dark, fire and water, cold and warmth. It's just balance of everything, not an extreme, and freedom, thinking for yourself. However, Lucifer is not the same spirit as Satan, because they say that Baphomet is Satanism, and that is not true. Like I said, Lucifer is not the same spirit as Satan, who was invented in the New Testament to suppress people out of fear so they might turn their back on their religious authority. The wisdom tree has a metaphor, is a metaphor. The wisdom tree of the apple of, the tree of wisdom in the Bible is just a metaphor to show that self-knowledge and wisdom are things that you really want. We humans want to be free. We want that, but we don't want to admit it sometimes. We are sometimes afraid of being alone, and that is a thing. But you should let you should not never let other people talk for you. So stay away from people who want to have authority over you. Just speak for yourself. No more ignorance. Only the things you know. That only wisdom and knowledge are very important for you as an individual. The dragon is the same in that respect as Baphomet, that also teaches us more and more and brings light where darkness rules, to know who you are and what you are. However, we are guided by the dragon, who manage the same principles as Baphomet. The all-around search for balance that created life on Earth, and therefore you too. With the energy of the dragon, you will see that the path of the dragon is more than just a belief. It's just more, it's who you are. This is the biggest reason for the fall of the dragon or Baphomet and the rise again in these times. This is the fear of the right-hand spirituality, in which leaders, money and power are just a thing that shouldn't exist, but this is, unfortunately, of course, it's power, it's bad, but some people, actually the most people, are just afraid to be alone, and they want to believe this, they want to worship this. whereby the people they are viewed as a group and not as an individual. A group who should listen, a group who should bow for them. That is right hand. That is not Baphomet. That is religions, modern religions, and not as an individual with special powers, powers that a dragon gives us, reasons, unique abilities, and spirits who guide them. That is our faith. That is the dragon's path, but also the path of Baphomet. And people just, in the right hand religion, they fear images like dragons, like dragon spirits, or Baphomet. Baphomet. They are all for balance. They are all for freedom. They are all for wisdom and growing in knowledge. They want you to know for yourself what powers you have, what energy you have, and who you are. They want you to know everything, so you can be your own guardian, your own priest. But the light bearer, such as the dragon or Baphomet, will never leave as long as darkness reigns over you or over this world. So that is why they can banish the dragon, they can banish Baphomet, they can banish any spirit behind the fifth gate, but it won't last forever, because these are the real spirits that guide us. It's just he and she, the Baphomet, in one body, shows that we are not only male or female, but have all the energies in us and add to your purpose in life. In contrast to the radical dictatorship of current religions, this deity demonstrates the freedom to find out what you can do and what you want in your life, forces that you didn't know you had, just like the dragon. That is why we also on the dragon's path can be very drawn to Baphomet, because Baphomet is the embodiment of what the dragon wants to say to us. The freedom, the balance, the light, as they carry the light of in the darkness. That is also why you as a woman maybe can feel like a man, and that is, or maybe you can feel the warmth and the heat all together. You have all of them. You can feel all of them. You can use all of them. This is nature. This is not some god. This is not someone who is above you, who says what you have to do. No. This is your Lord. This is nature. And your guardian is your dragon that is trying to say the same thing. So that is it. In right-hand religions, the thing is, ignorance is bliss, and ignorance is just not knowing about yourself and just dying without wisdom, without anything. And of course, knowledge demands a sacrifice from time to time. Sometimes we have to see the darkness to know and face the light with respect, with honor, with knowledge. It's all about the two. It's all about balance. It's all about just you, an individual person, the individual one, next to the dragon, with the dragon energy inside, that is drawn to Baphomet's path of the left-hand spirituality, where we find our own spirit and energy, and our own draconic energy in our case. Baphomet, not Satan, not evil. They are 50% of everything. Just like the dragon is. As children of nature as they are, so is Baphomet. So don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid of what maybe religious people say to you. It's natural that they want to let you be afraid of that, but Baphomet or Satan is not the same entity. It's for thinking for yourself. Is that so bad? To think for yourself. You have given a free will to think for yourself and to let you feel everything about sexual powers, about everything, about magic with a CK. My brothers and sisters, the last thing I want, that you are afraid of your path, Don't be afraid of the dragon. Don't be afraid of Baphomet. Don't be afraid of any spirit. You are free to do what you want and to feel what you want. You have powers, and listen to your own self, what these powers are. So my brothers and sisters, be blessed.